Hi everybody, welcome to Gooey Plays. These are my top iPhone games of 2014. Number 5. I found it hard to choose a game for the 5th spot. There was lots of competition and rivals, but I think this game is the most polished of them all. Beating the likes of Flappy Bird, Stick Hero, 2 Cars, I could go on. And just like those aforementioned games with no end, NISKULAT is no different. This game requires concentration and skill to get the highest score possible, but with the addition of beautiful visuals and great concept it gets my vote. Number 4. Another game from Supercell, following on from their success with Clash of Clans and Heyday. Clash of Clans never really interested me, it seemed a little too serious. Boom Beach however is different. It feels more like an arcade game you can pick up and play for half an hour with no real commitment and put it down and just get on with things. There's a lot to do in the beginning, such as upgrading, but as you near the end of the game, upgrading becomes monotonous. As with all Supercell games, there's always updates and features being added, so this game has a lot more life left in it. Number 3. I'm a newcomer to the BLOONS brand, having never played any of Ninja Kiwi's previous Bloon games before, but like lots of other games that aren't on the list, for good reason, I gave it a try and I was impressed. There was a certain feeling of satisfaction popping all those balloons and levelling up your city, with lots of different monkeys to choose from and a huge variation in levels and balloon types. This is a game with lots of playability. It can get difficult and also be very overwhelming learning everything from scratch, as I did, but you pick things up quickly and become the ultimate balloon popping machine. Number 2. Another SIMCITY game, you might be thinking. EA porting another PC game to mobile, surely it's going to be awful. Well no, not this time. I think they really pulled their fingers out and did some research. The game isn't perfect and there are a few niggles, but it's the newest of the games on the list, so hopefully these will be ironed out soon. Gameplay is fluid and responsive. Visually it's definitely the best on the list. Build a bustling city and trade goods with friends in the world. You almost feel like Jordan Belfort trading those goods in the global market and earning a mint. Number 1. This may not come as much of a surprise to most of you, but it has to be number 1 on my list. I've waited many hours sculpting land with my holy index finger, and there's been lots of exciting things along the way. When I first started playing GODUS, I had a feeling that this game was totally unique and a game changer, something that rarely happens and certainly not since the early days of PC gaming for me, such as Command & Conquer and Company of Heroes. You may never have heard of those games, but I remember that feeling of just wanting to pick up and play, to learn, to discover, and I got that again. I'm not going to lie, there are a few problems with the game and 22 Cans seems slow off the mark to rectify these. I'm also disappointed in their most recent update, which brought very little and in my opinion only hindered our enjoyment of such a wonderful game. This game will give you hours of enjoyment nevertheless, which is why it's number 1 on my list. Let me know in the comments what your favourite games of 2014 are. Thank you for watching and have an awesome 2015, and I'll see you in the next video.